Hey, what's up, everyone? We are still looking on the USA dollar Japanese yen. This time we are looking on the 5-minute chart. Just so you know, guys, this is a continuation of our previous video. So if you haven't watched it, you can go ahead and watch the previous video first, so you know what we're talking about. Basically, what we were doing on the previous video, we were trying to determine the trend. Rather, we're gonna go short or we're gonna go long. So we showed you, we wanted to do a scalping on the previous video as well, but we had an opportunity on a 1 hour chart, so we took that opportunity and we traded. So you saw the trade that we did over there. Now we're looking on the 5-minute chart, and as you can see here, we have a really nice formation. This is the three black soldier or black prawns, however you like to call it. And also we have a power of the trend 35%. The trend is down. We see our moving average, which we most likely are already familiar, but for scalping we use the 8 and 21 period moving averages. um, and I'm gonna forward the video, and we actually opening here a trade, you see, with 1.8 lots. Why we open the trade here? So as we already talked about, we are following the trend. We first determine the trend on a 1 hour chart, then we go down on a 5-minute chart, and we open a trade here, and now I'll explain why. You see the power of the trend is 45%, and we have a downtrend. We have the green and the yellow moving average crossed, and you see this buffer zone between them. I'm gonna explain more about this in details. And also, as you can see, we have breakthrough the previous low on the 5-minute chart. We have a bounce of the of the green moving average, and basically we have, as you can see, we have already a couple indications that the price will continue to go down. And as you remember, we talk about the three black soldiers. This is a really nice pattern that tells us that the price most likely is gonna continue going down. So that's why we opened the trade with this size, and um, you're gonna have to learn how to manage with what kind of a size to open your trades, but that's a money management which we're not gonna talk in this video. But I'm forwarding the video, and as you can see here, we are already in a nice profit. We see we don't really use a stop loss and take profit here on the when we do scalping on a 5-minute chart. The reason is because we stay in front of the computer for the most part, and there is no really need of stop loss here. But as you can see here, since we open the trade, there was few opportunity we could have enter the trade again, but we missed them. But still okay, we're in a nice profit, so we are happy with what we were able to achieve for this trade. You see the trend is still down. We have still 45% power of the trend, which is really nice. But at this point, I'm thinking of closing this trade, because guys, that's what we like to do. We like to collect our profits and then reinvest in other opportunities. And the thing about scalping, every time you see the price going far from the moving averages, we prefer to close our trade. We have another trade here. As you can see, the price was exhausted, so it made correction, so it went back up, and now you see we have the moving averages crossed again, and the price is going down. We have the power of the trend, 45%. The trend is neutral. That's why you guys can notice that we open a trade with a little less lots than the previous one, and the reason is that we have less indication in our direction that the trend might continue. So that's why it's a little lower than the previous one that we opened with. But why we did open this trade? So as we talk about the power of the trade, the trend is 45%. We have a bounce of the green moving average. Then there is this buffer zone between the green moving average and the yellow one. We talk about that we have the three black crowns or black soldiers, whatever. I keep repeating that, but it's really important, and that's why basically we open this trade. As you can see here, we do not have a stop loss or take profit as well, and we're gonna be waiting and see what's gonna happen with the price, and if we're gonna keep this trade or we just gonna close it if it doesn't go in our direction. And also, as you can see here, we have a really nice bullish, bearish, I mean, movement. Okay, we're a couple minutes later, and you guys can see how the price break through the previous low. That was a really solid, very solid breakout of this previous low. We have now a 45% of the power of the trend, and then we have a downtrend. That's what we like to see, and this is really nice. You see that the moving averages still have this beautiful, nice buffer zone between them. But now I know that the power of the trend looks really nice, and maybe a lot of you would say, okay, the price will continue going down and stuff. But we recommend you close, as we're gonna do with closing this trade, because most of the time the price is gonna come back to test the previous low, and if it cannot go back above this zone, it most likely will continue to go down. But for the most part, the price will come back, test this zone again, and then from there on you can think of taking another short trade. I'm gonna just point this previous low, and basically if the price come back, because that's not gonna be the case every time, guys. Sometimes you're gonna miss an opportunity, and you're gonna say, well, I should have just sell here. But this big movement here on a 5-minute chart, if you look on a 4-hour chart, this is basically not really a big move. So it's nothing big happening in the market. There is no news, there is nothing special happened. So you're gonna be like saying, okay, the price will not come back to test the zone, and I'm just gonna ride with the trend. I'm forwarding the video again, and as you can see here, the price actually went back to test this previous bottom. You see this big red bearish candle that with the nice wick on top, and basically after we saw this candle, that's where we opened this trade. As you can see here, we now open again with a bigger size of a lot, and there is a reason for that. As we said, we have the retest of the previous bottom. I'm gonna just draw this on our chart, so it's easy for you to see it. We have the cross of the moving averages, we have the break out of this previous low, then we have a retest, and we have the power of our indicator 70%. We have the downtrend of our indicator as well. We have a bounce basically of we have a engulfing candle, really nice engulfing candle. So you guys can see we have more than we have 4 or 5 indication in our direction that gives us the reason to open a trade. You can notice something. I was telling you that we usually don't use a stop loss on a scalping. Now the reason we have this stop loss, maybe some of you would be confused, because I was just mentioning a few minutes ago that we don't use stop loss. The market is getting really volatile, and basically the reason why we put this stop loss, it's not that we're not going to be in front of the computer. The reason for that is because when the market is too volatile, just for a few seconds, guys, you can already lose a lot of money. So we don't want to do that. So basically anyways, if the price reaches our stop loss levels, we're gonna close the trade anyways. So we prefer to have it set and not be worrying about the market being way too volatile. But let's see what's going on with this position. And the price is moving in our direction. That's what we like to see. We want to see profits. And as you can see, guys, we moved our stop loss on profit. We talk about this every time on our videos. We always move our stop loss on profit. We like to guarantee some profit. And actually what we're gonna do now, as I said before, the price is going away from the green moving average. That's why we're closing this trade and we're collecting our profits. And actually you see that there is a formation here of 3 black soldiers. So that tells us that there is maybe potential of another trades, another opportunities. So I don't want this video to get way too long. We're gonna separate this into another video. So I hope you guys like this video. I really hope that we're helping you and you're learning a lot about how to scalp. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. You guys are helping us, making more videos and helping you with your trading. If you have any questions or if there is something that you didn't understand, let us know in the comments below, or if you're interested in some topic that we haven't covered, let us know and we'll try to make videos and answer your questions. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.